I have a trivia question for you. It's a Christmas-related trivia question. And I asked this in church the other week, and somebody did get it right. So I was very impressed with them as being the most intelligent person I knew. So there's a Christmas carol, and there are some things about this Christmas carol that I think are very interesting. So let's begin to tell you what this beloved Christmas carol is. First, it was in France that the priest of the local Catholic Church was celebrating the reworking of the church organ. And he wanted a special song to be prepared and played for that service. And he went to the only man he knew in town who wrote poetry, who wrote verse, and that man happened to be an atheist. But he took seriously the task of writing these words. And he really wanted to focus on the actual birth of Jesus and to pay attention to what happened then during that time. And so an atheist wrote this words to this song, this carol. And the only composer in that small French village was a Jewish man. He was employed, like the writer of the words was, in a different occupation. The writer of the words was actually a family, part of a family of merchants who dealt in wine, and he wrote very quickly the music to this song, this carol. And when the church, it became a beloved carol in the community. And it began to spread its use. And when the church found out its history, they wanted to shut the carol down. In fact, they banned it for a little bit because of its background. After all, it was written by an atheist and music written by a Jewish man. Not the usual things that we think about. And I want you to flash forward with me to America. And verse 3 says, "His chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother." The abolitionist movement picked up this song as one of their favorite Christmas songs because of the fact that it emphasized the wrongness of slavery and the rightness of granting freedom to all people, including African Americans and any other ethnic minority. And the last part of the story is one of the great pioneers of early radio, when he went on the air doing words rather than just dots and signals like SOS type stuff. One of the first things he did as a Christian man was read the gospel story of Luke of how Jesus is born, and then after that he played this song. So it became the first song ever played on the radio. What is the song? Do you know? It's the beloved Christmas carol, "O Holy Night." I invite you to listen to a version of that today, knowing the history of this carol and knowing that it expresses in deep and meaningful ways the birth of our Savior. May God bless you, and I hope you had a good time with this trivia pursuit involving O Holy Night.